Mysterious fog has been seen all over the United States at early hours of the morning, and people are getting concerned.
So you're telling me that an abnormal fog pops up all over the United States with these particles that are flying around that are not snow or moisture, have a chemical smell, and are leaving a white residue in some areas.
Massive discussions about this mystery fog that have been showing up all over the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Is this potentially that smart dust technology?
2025 has been pretty lit so far, not because of the California fires, but because there's a brand new conspiracy theory to talk about. If you guys do not know, there is a brand new wild conspiracy theory about the fog. The fog is the newest conspiracy theory, and it involves this weird fog that's been going on lately around the US and parts of the world. Now you're probably wondering, Mr. Supermando Live, what is fog? And let me tell you, you're stupid. But if you don't know what fog is, don't worry, I got you. Fog is a thick cloud of tiny water droplets suspended in the atmosphere at or near the Earth's surface, which obscures or restricts visibility to a greater extent than mist, strictly reducing visibility to below 1 kilometer. That is what fog is. So as someone who lives in the mountains, I experience fog quite often, and a little bit of advice for you. If you are driving through fog, go faster than the speed limit, because you want to get out of that fog as fast as you can. Now, I'm not sure when exactly this whole fog conspiracy began. The best I could track down is the end of December and the beginning of January, where many people were noticing this mysterious fog that's been around lately. People are noticing fog where there normally isn't fog, and the fog lasts longer than usual, with many people claiming that the fog smells like fireworks and tastes like chemicals, and people are even getting sick over it.
Weird fog coming in.
This is literally clouds. He is pointing up towards the sky, and he's like, what's these mysterious fog going on? When it's fucking clouds. Fucking dumbasses, man. I am going to be using clips from Some Ordinary Gamer's video to show off the TikToks of the mysterious fog, because he did a good job compiling all these different TikToks together, and I also reacted to this video on stream. It's just easier to show my already made reaction than just reacting to it. That's not a genuine reaction. You get it.
Am I the only one who knows?
Why would you post this in paranormal? This isn't a paranormal encounter. It's fucking fog.
Number one, it's weird because as it gets later in the day, fog should lighten and dissipate, and it's really not. But the weirdest part is the taste and smell. It smells like after you set off a bunch of fireworks.
See, what confuses me is, like, he's making a TikTok being like, this is concerning, guys. It's like, talking about, like, oh, yeah, it tastes weird, smells weird. He's experiencing this weird stuff, and his reaction is, let's film a TikTok about it. Let's not go inside where we would be safe.
I mean, the only word I can think of is toxic.
He believes it's toxic, yet he refuses to go inside his house, and instead stays outside where he's experiencing this shit. Whatever. Black pilled me on the fog. The fog is said to be a manifestation of primordial chaos, a ghostly shroud born from the dream that desperate into its embrace. Those who vanish into its depths are said to be unmade. They're very... What? It's just a coincidence that the dense fog was predicted to roll in right after mysterious sightings of drones and orb... Fuck, this is in the conspiracy theory shit. Okay, hype. This is hype. That's a crazy photo. So what's exactly going on here? I'm here to break it down for you. Now, of course, the first thing you go to is conspiracy theories. What is going on here? What are the globalists trying to do to us? What is this new world order trying to indoctrinate us into?
That's not how you open a can of pickles.
They labeled this new fog as FogVid24. Who the fuck thought of that name? It is such a stupid ass name. Whoever picked it are fucking dumbasses. And there's many different conspiracies going around related to this fog. From aliens, even Morgellons. What the fuck's Morgellons? On X, Aaron Elizabeth Health Nut News, reliable source, takes this one further, linking the fog with Morgellons. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. A belief held by many but unsupported by any evidence that their skin is infested with parasites. This is a Morgellons smart dust infecting people's skin. When I was a kid, Spin Magazine did an article that MDs tested the fibers they weren't from this planet. I don't think it's this Morgellons thing. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think it's Morgellons. Mordellan's. So we already ruled Mordellan's out of the way, but you can't just conclude that this is just fog. There's plenty of people experiencing this, and a lot of people are questioning this fog. So what is it? Is it aliens? Is it this government test? Is the New World Order trying to wipe us out? And well, that's a good question. As a conspiracy theorist expert and a proud believer in the flat earth theory, what is this? Well, I'm gonna say right now, I'm ruling out aliens. I know it's kind of hard to believe that I'm ruling out aliens, but I don't think there's enough evidence to support the fact that this is aliens. So what about a government experiment, a bioweapon that they're testing on us? Well, that is actually realistic. Now you're probably wondering, what the fuck are you yapping about, Superman No Live? Well, the government, gonna be honest, a little bit shady. I don't think people can deny that. Mudahar's video talking about this pointed out a specific thing that I knew nothing about, called Operation Sea Spray. I got the Wikipedia page up here, but Operation Sea Spray, I gotta read this to you. Operation Sea Spray was a 1950 US Navy secret biological warfare experiment, that's crazy, in which Sriracha Marcel, I don't know, and Bacillus globulii bacteria. What the fuck is this? Those two things were sprayed over the San Francisco Bay Area in California in order to determine how vulnerable a city like San Francisco may be to a bioweapon attack, killing at least 1 American and sickening at least 10 more. So yeah, it's not a surprise if the government does something like this, because they did not let anybody in San Francisco know about this at all. No one knew. Could it be a government experiment? Most likely. But it's not. Here's the truth, okay? I'm sorry, fellow flat earthers. I'm sorry, Alex Jones listeners, but I gotta speak the truth here. The fog we're experiencing is normal fog. It's everyday fog that you get to experience when you go outside and it's foggy out. It's normal fog. Now, you're probably wondering, what is my evidence here? Well, Forbes and Yahoo News, which I know they're mainstream media sources, they're biased, they're paid by the government. You can't trust them. The only thing you could trust is X.com, because Elon Musk is a reliable narrator who would never lie about anything at all. Never. So I tried looking up X.com and that just linked me straight to porn. Okay. So to explain this weird video, what's going on here? Well, Yahoo News gave us the answer. Because it is comprised of tiny particles, shining a light into fog as seen on social media will make them visible. Simple solution. What about the weird smell of chemicals? What about the people that are getting sick by it? What about the people that are smelling fireworks? Well, Forbes gave us an answer. Meanwhile, there are of course reasons why the fog might smell of chemicals. Fog can trap pollutants, as it famously did in UK's Great Smog of 1952. If bad enough, this can lead to or exacerbate. I initially said chatterbait. Simple mistake, everyone does it. Respiratory illnesses. Known nefarious FogVid24. Stupid ass name, origins required. There we go, folks. We just solved the wild fog conspiracy. The globalists had nothing to do with this time. But here's what my dad, a proud conspiracy theorist, had to say. The difference between a conspiracy theory and a conspiracy fact is 6 months. So 6 months from now, if we find out that the government has actually secretly released a bioweapon on us, I will take down this video. But if the video is not taken down by that point, then take this as fact. Thank you for making me reach 3,000 subscribers. I haven't had the time to say that yet, but thank you so much. The Roxanne Wolf body pillow is currently on the way. I can't believe that is a real statement coming out of my mouth.
There's no pop when she opens it. Pop. You pop them open.